So, any predictions we're going to put in place for this match? We get 3 experts going against Revolution.
I'm thinking that Roa and Bergie are gonna do some kind of a same performance as their first match. So I'm going with Royal winning it, and then Revolution finishing in second here. That's what I just feel like it. What do you think?
I think, yeah, it's hard to argue against Royal and Revolution. I mean, Roa and Bergie just seem to be making that much more mistakes, whereas Revolution and the sort they were just driving it, I suppose, a bit better. But perhaps, I mean, Bergie and Roa might have had a bit more time to get in the zone. I suppose you never know what they might pull off. And certainly, any one of them are capable. It just depends on how they're feeling at the moment. A bit more time to warm up here at the moment. And especially for Royal and Revo as well, it gives them a bit of time to recover. I mean, I suppose Royal might have been feeling a bit of tension, bit of nervousness after that first match. So
yeah, exactly.
Especially with it going so close to the wire, so gives him a bit of chance to kind of unwind a bit.
Yep. So before we start here in about 30 seconds time, let me give you guys a quick overview of these 4 players in this matchup, with a nice player overview made by Pikes as well. So first up is going to be Royal. Second up is Roa. Revolution. And last but not least, Bergie. Alright, so we are starting with Silencer here. Let's actually take a look at the map order. Silencer, Atomic, oh, it's Secrets and Wannabe again last. Ay, ay, ay.
It's just hanging out there just to make it exciting, at least to finish off.
Yeah, exactly.
Rigged.
So that is gonna be fun to see. But yeah, same points again. This is the... I mean, if I look at the bracket, by the way, it seems like there is another round after this for these guys.
Yeah, the top 2 players of this will go against the bottom 2 players of the next match.
Okay, okay.
So, the next match, the top 2 will go through to the grand final. The bottom 2 will go into... Wait.
Match 5.
Wait, now I'm confusing myself as well. Hold on.
No, the top 2 will go to match 5. Bottom 2 go to match 6. From match 3, Carl and Coco, blah blah blah, they could go in the grand final, and the bottom 2 of those will go to constellation final, but that leaves 2 lonely players in match 6. I'm not sure about this bracket, but we will find out later.
Oh wait, is it not a double elimination? So wait,
it
still doesn't make sense.
It is double already.
Right.
So
I don't know. We're going
like
live anyway.
It's like a triple. Alright, here we go then. First round of this one, Roa, Revolution, Bergie in this battle. Let's see if Roa and Bergie can step up their game here.
Never mind, Bergie's out of the round already. I'm a bit too close to the right hand side there. Roa's still keeping the lead here, but as I say, that Revolution overtakes him with a better ending to that corner. You see here, Bergie's still in a place to finish, so he doesn't have too much problems.
Oh my days, Royal. That was a clenching moment for him. He was zigzagging all over the place. But he is far behind now. Bergie again struggling on this map, just like previous match. But it is Roa and Revolution. Where's my royal key? I mean Roa key. I don't have one. Nice.
No, yep. Roa is at least still in second place at the moment. Only 0.1 behind Revo at the moment.
Oh, he might have more speed here? No, he doesn't.
That's just a loop cam confusing me again. Revo does take the win. 107.8.
That's a solid time. Yeah, if he can keep it up, then he will definitely worry the other players here. Yeah, it's most likely Revolution and Royal trying to perform better than previous match. Of course, they were so close to making it. And compared to Bergie and Roa, they were, I can't remember how many points behind, but at least 30, I think.
20 or 30, something like that, yeah.
So Royal and Revolution definitely hungry to go through. And it seems like Roa is struggling a lot in the start now. Already finds himself 3/10 behind. However,
Revolution again up here in the lead though. And Royal is close behind though, so Royal on an improvement. He didn't crash going through the checkpoint there, but Revolution is still holding strong in the lead. And let's see,
Bergie is actually catching up.
Revo's on an even better time than it was previous rounds, so he's keeping up that pace that we mentioned, but Bergie goes a bit too close to the inside, and he does join Rod now down at the back of the pack, so big problems there for Bergie and Royal and Revolution up in first and second place.
And it looks like another 10 points for Revel, and look at the time! 63!
Let's not so far.
Same with Royal, 0.76. Yeah. I mean, those are the times that you are expecting from these guys in a matchup like this, and Revo is definitely feeling fabulous right now. 20 points, 2 out of 2, and he is slowly but surely making a big gap between him and the others. Let's see if he can keep it up.
I see, maybe if Royal and Revolution perhaps might even have the momentum just simply due to the fact that they're still in the zone, they're just fresh out of a match, perhaps if that's affecting them positively. I mean, maybe not since Royal just crashed, but Revolution at least is holding strong in first place again. Not sure what Bergie and Roa have been doing in the meantime, but Roa, he's crashing as well, so joining Royal down at the back, but Revolution again up in first place here at the moment, again on a strong time, but Bergie this time is the one to challenge him. Bergie about 0.1 behind, he doesn't get the best line going through there, he does have to go a bit more outside, can still manage though, he takes more speed through here than Revel, and it's less than a tenth between the two players at the front.
Oh, sloppy turn by Revel, here comes Bergie in the looping, overtakes him for first, he desperately needs those 10 points. And it seems like Bergie finally getting a 107.9 and secures 10 points. But if we think back at the previous round, Revel did a 0.6, so that's 3/10 faster than Bergie just did.
Yeah.
And I mean,
that was no slouch of a time by Bergie either.
Yep. So last round now coming up. Revel is a bit of a zigzag start there, but no mistake.
Just giving us the wiggles, that's all.
Very close so far.
21 thousandths between all players.
That's amazing. But now it is splitting up. Different trajectories by all of these players.
Seems like slightly back though. He's kind of separating at the back of the pack here. Does need to try and keep up with at least Royal, as Royal is the only person who's the same points as him. Bergie 4 ahead, so Royal will need to be making a bit more headway here if he's going to keep himself off of the bottom of the scoreboard.
Yeah, he needs to make a move right now. It is all or nothing for Roa basically, because he is in last place, so I mean,
Bergie again up in first place. He's on a much better time than he was previously. It needs to be because Royal and Revolution are right behind him.
Revel with the inside line. Roa! Did you see the Roa finish? He hit the obstacle and he bounced in for that 2 points.
Look at those times though. 2.6 and a 0.7.
That is an amazing round there. Not gonna lie. And we are going to Atomic by Thompson, so let's see what they will do on this one.
skies like I was cursed. It felt like storms were directly overhead, and where I ran and poured. And in a flash came the blood that was over my eyes. Now I can see inside the room of the blind. I lost myself inside. As I fell into the black, I let my breath go. And I lose sail to the edge of the world and watch the stars fall down.
Just a fun match.
Alright then. Taking a look at the points here, it is Revolution who won 3 out of the 4 rounds, up to 36 points. Bergie 22 points, Royal 16 and Roa 14. So Revel has created a small gap here, but of course these tracks aren't easy, as we see Bergie with the fastest warm-up time.
So we do actually have an update on the match 6, just written by Softy. It was on match 6, the 2 players that come from match 5 have 20 points advantage on the 2 players coming from match 4. So that'll be interesting.
Okay, I see.
A bit strange, but interesting nonetheless. And we're on round 1 of Atomic though, so we'll see who manages to keep themselves out of the
look
bottom
who is
match.
Struggling in the start.
Yeah, our 2 favourites, Royal and Revolution.
Ooh, Royal even
got
clips a
stumble
bit.
there. And typically again, Bergie and Roa beside each other up at the front.
Yeah, but we've seen this scenario before. So
Then they both crash.
it could. Oh, there goes number 1.
Yep.
In the names of Bergie. Roa still holding a strong lead though, 0.4. But a mistake can happen in any corner here, as he
Bergie
goes
making another
very
mistake
close.
There. Quite a spread out pack here though. Not really anyone able to risk for positions, more hoping their opponents make mistakes, as the positions are pretty set here as long as the finishes stay the same.
Oh, Roa goes so wide.
Loses a bit of speed there, but it looks like it's going to be enough for him.
He will make it, and he needed those points because he was the last on the scoreboard here.
Yeah.
So
brings himself right back up to 2nd position. Well, yeah, joint 2nd with Bergie now. Now Royal's actually at the bottom.
Yep, and
but
this
look at Revolution.
This almost
40.
looks like straight copy-paste from previous match here. Revel is just a bit ahead, and then the 3 others really close here. So let's see
a
if
sign at least for an exciting match.
Yep. So let's see if Revolution can do anything to extend that lead. Right now, much different line there by Revel. But
You see often in these starts he goes for wider entries at least at the start to gain himself as much speed as possible. Looks a bit riskier in some cases, but as long as it works for him.
And this is looking good for him. Revel in first. Bergie is just dropping down together with Royal, and he
gets a no drift.
Oh,
Bergie's
and
going skating.
And he can't finish. This is not Tony Hawk Skater Pro 3. And he is unable to get any points, which he desperately needed. However, Roa in first. Revel is trying to attack him. Roa goes a bit wide, gets more speed, and he will get first. But Revel... Wait, where did he go?
He failed to finish, so he doesn't get any points either.
Wow. Where did he land? Does he know there is another finish down below?
Yeah, but he tried to go for the really kind of low finish so he could try and beat Roa, so just a bit too low.
So 2 no finishes, that makes it more interesting now, as Roa catches up in points, and Revel now struggling. He needs to refocus here because the match is far from over, as we have the 3 expert boys in
Royal had to
top
adjust
3.
there, just went outside pole there, just has a bit too much speed. I mean, you are able to go outside pole there, it's definitely a valid line, but just clearly showed they had a bit of an issue there. Now Bergie and Roa up in the top again. Bergie last time made a big mistake here, but he does make it through no problem. Only 3600s, now 1/10 separating the 2 players at the front. Royal as well in 3rd place, but it looks as if the battle's just going to be between these 2 guys up in front, but Bergie slightly extending the lead at the moment. Up to 2/10 now. As long as he gets this finish, no problem. He should be fine.
Oh, Roa
fails.
Ay. And that turns the tables completely around now. Bergie will have the same amount of points. I mean, wait, there's going to be 3 people with the same amount of points here.
And they're all 10 points behind Revo. So
Wow.
that was a great time as well by Bergie, a 0.4, so very strong by him.
And
Bergie's starting to feel a bit in the mood.
Yes, and this is the last round on Atomic. I'm not sure what the next one... Oh, next map is going to be Beast Mode. So, gonna be interesting. Right now, Bergie very, very close to that wall on the platform. Manages to not clip it. Everyone going outside.
Yeah.
It's really close round. Bergie drops down just a tiny bit. But
Like top 3 though.
oh,
Like
look at the
watching
speed.
Pursuit.
The speed from Revolution on that straight part is very, very good. But look at this. Bergie is not even out of this battle yet. It is Royal making a huge mistake. And that might be a mistake that he cannot afford here. He is 2 seconds behind.
2000s between Roa and Revolution up at the top though. It's all going to come down to this last corner. Revolution gets a bit more insight coming up the end, but again, I don't know if he's going to have it. He goes for the safer finish this time, but again, at least he didn't cost himself the full 6 points which he had already. So Roa had a very strong performance on this map. He's straight up to now only 6 points behind Revolution, going on to map number 3, which again will be Beast Mode.
Very nice round there to finish that map off. But here we have Beast Mode coming up by Santana. There we have it. Beast Mode by Santana. Oh, Revel.
Yeah.
A little bit of a trick there. But yeah, interesting to see who is going to go for the risky finish. We just saw Royal not making it. Revel makes it. Roa as well.
We've got an interesting series of maps here. A lot of the ones which you can make a lot of mistakes on Beast Mode in the end. Secrets in the kind of middle section and Wannabe as well. So we'll certainly have an exciting end to this. But we'll be starting this off with round number 1 here. So we'll see 50 points on Revo at the moment, 44 on Roa, 38 on Bergie, and 36 for Royal at the moment. So early mistake by Revo, so he's already far behind at the moment.
And that is
Let's
not
see how
good.
the 3 expert guys do. Royal lost a little bit of time there. Bergie and Roa at the top together. Surprise, surprise.
And this is really not good for Revolution. His advantage that he had after map 1 is slowly fading away here. If Roa and Bergie can just stay ahead here. It is looking like a great round for Roa, but the ending is so tight.
Only 1/10 between all 3 of these players though, so
yeah, Royal moves up to second, but here we go. Bergie overtakes that place once again, and Roa makes a mistake, and that's what I'm talking about. Even Royal
lost speed.
Royal moves up, but saves it. Many releases, and
finish.
Ooh, damn, it is really close. It is definitely worth it. I mean, the gap was about a 10th, and it's only 400s in that finish line. So here we go. Look at Revel. His lead is not that incredible anymore, as Bergie and Roa both on 48 points. Royal in last with 42. So we have a very interesting battle here.
And Bergie and Roa certainly performing much better than they did last map. A lot less mistakes coming out from them, which is good to see. And they're fighting up for the lead here, so maybe the match wasn't as clear-cut as we initially thought it out to be. Royal and Revel still feeling the effects of just coming so close but failing, so who knows. Roa certainly with the great lead here at the moment, nearly 0.3 ahead of his closest opponent.
Yeah, this is a really good round by Roa.
Yeah, Roa looks like he's in the zone.
He should know that he is this far ahead and shouldn't go for any risky line. But the 3 players behind him are so close. 400s between them all. Let's
200s.
200s now. Yeah, as we come up to this ending, Bergie with a lot of speed overtakes everyone for that second position. It is still Roa holding first, and he will go for the safe line. Everyone else is going for the risky strat. And Bergie makes it, but it's 1,000 between him and Revolution. That is what I call a close round. Royal just got stuck in that finish line. But that was a very nice round. And look at the points. Roa now up to first. Revel in second. And this is round number 3. Roa stumbling a little bit in the start. 0.2 behind right now. And he makes another mistake. So he drops down even further.
Royal crashes as well.
Aye. Same with Royal. Bergie seems to have found his momentum here. Has not made any major mistakes the past 3 rounds. And it's definitely showing in the points that he has gathered. Right now, 2/10 ahead of Revolution. He definitely doesn't want to let Revolution pass him.
Revolution is catching up though.
Yeah, but a very bad line there. Loses a lot of time. And it is Bergie holding strong. It seems like Roa is out of this one. He is far behind. It is going to be Bergie finishing in first.
Both players go for the safe finish.
Yep.
Wise choice there.
Roa unable to finish here. Made some more mistakes. And just a sloppy round overall for him.
Royal still dropping back though now. He's 10 points behind third place at the moment, so Royal will need to get his act together at the moment. So unfortunate for Royal, but I mean Bergie now overtaking the lead. They're having just like a kind of swap for the lead every few rounds or something like that. So first it was Roa, then Revel, and then Bergie. So
They all want to feel how it feels to be on top, I guess.
yeah, they're all just giving each other a ton, you know.
Yep, exactly. And Roa off to a enormous start here. But will lose a lot of speed here in this sector and finds
Straight
himself
to
in last. Wow, that's how quick it can go. Royal now in first. He desperately needs these points. So hopefully he can keep it together.
Yeah, so Royal's has turned in first place now. So Revel very close behind now with Bergie actually only less than a 10th behind are both the players here. Royal kind of doesn't really have breathing room here, so you'll need to risk it going through here if you want. Oh my god!
Oh my days! What a mistake!
And Royal is deleted from the map.
Oh, both of Revolution
Revel.
and Bergie go for the safe strat. But Royal went flying there.
Yeah, that was just 1 second he was there, 1 second he wasn't.
Aye.
Well, I wonder what it must be like for a player, as such in this case Revolution or something like that, and a player you just see him disappearing in front of him.
I mean, I know from experience I will start laughing because it's just too funny. But here we go, Secrets by Scotty. Very interesting map. So let's take a look.
Yeah. I feel like I'm the only one. Feel like I'm the only one. Yeah. Y'all gonna have to do better. I can't believe what I'm seeing. All this bullshit going on, the industry is deceiving. All the masses pitching rappers as these independent grinds. Meanwhile, there's been a label right behind them the whole time. Fake shit, call it out. You were plugged before your first song. I was putting in work, you were getting worked on. Your fans are fickle, cause you'll come up as a mystery. My fans gon' stick with me, cause me and them got history. Longer than 2 songs, you don't know how to build. You try to start at the roof, you won't be here for too long. I don't fuck with crews unless you're the one who put the crew on. The rest of y'all got buzz because he put you on a few songs. Ooh, that strike a nerve. If the two fists and wear it. Either way, I know the truth, I'ma share it. See these rappers sign deals, labels know what they're doing. They tell the rapper don't announce it so the people keep rooting. Try to keep me on a hush, but I do not give a fuck. This is Russ Uncut, I'll expose you. Man.
And there you have it. Secrets by Scotty. We could potentially see a winner on this map if either Bergie or Revolution win 4 rounds in a row. It is a tough thing to do, but definitely possible as we enter round number 1. Point distribution is as follows. Revolution 72 points in first. Bergie just 2 points behind that with 70. Roa on third, 62 points, so he is not far behind either. But the position that Royal is in is a bit unfortunate. 48 points for him at the moment. So hopefully he can step up his game on this particular map. Right now it looks good though. In second place, Revolution in first.
See Royal falling up in second place, but see Roa had a bit of trouble there going through one of the early sections.
Ooh, wow.
That was really close from Revolution going over the jump now, and now Bergie and Roa have both caught up to Royal and Revolution respectively. So we do see now going into the water.
Oh no!
Bergie swimming.
Bergie went for it, and Roa made
going,
it.
But Revolution lost a bit of speed here though, and Royal's right beside them. 6,000s between them going into the last CP. Now it's all going to come down to the end.
Oh,
Rev
what
going
is
for
that?
as much speed as possible. He's going for the inside line and he gets
Wow, I think Royal, he jumped off so late there. I think Royal lost that round by going off that last block so late. With Revolution, with the inside line, he took it. I'm not even sure which is faster, because
no idea.
You could potentially do a small zigzag on the grass, but that could also lose you the gear, so it's quite risky. As Revolution was one of the players who could end it off on this track. He has 82 points.
Oh, big mistakes there coming out from Roa and Royal though. 2 crashes between them early on, so it's now only Revel and Bergie up at the top. So just a battle between those two, of which Revolution does have the advantage here at the moment.
Aye, and a big mistake by Bergie as well. So this should be, in theory, an easy 10 points for Revolution. He is 1.5 seconds ahead, and Bergie completely jumps out of the map. So that is 2 no finishes for Bergie. And let's take a look at Revolution, how he will finish off this round. Very close to the castle block.
Both expert players made it through the water, no problems. They should be at least in place to get the remaining points from this, as long as they don't make any further mistakes.
And that's a good time by Revolution. 110.2. Roa still managing to just barely finish.
Revolution's extending his lead again here though, perhaps getting back into his groove. 92 points ahead, but now for second place, 70 on Roa and Bergie and 60 on Royal, so things are hot enough at the very least.
Yeah, Bergie 2 no finishes, so he desperately wants to cross that finish line. But yeah, Revolution in a position to put himself into finalist mode, as we see Royal making a huge mistake again in the start. Drops down far behind. However, Roa is leading this round, which is a sight we haven't seen yet. But good exit speed by Roa. Revolution with that very tight approach. Bergie, once again, he will not be able to finish, as he has no speed for the jump. He tries to go... he thought it was the opposite direction, but Roa also making a mistake on the grass section, and this is going to be Revolution moving up to finalist mode. And that is a great performance by Revel, not gonna lie.
3 out of 3 wins so far.
Yep.
As we said, I mean, all he needs is a 4 out of 4, and that's him won it on this map. He doesn't even need to play the last one, sorry. Which could be quite a good advantage for him, because the last one can be, a bit difficult for some of the players, especially coming into the end of it. But
Yeah, now it's a team game here. Team Expert versus Revolution to deny him the win. They have to play together here. It is, however, Revo in last now. Royal, not a great uphill section. Bit of an awkward line for Revolution. But it is Bergie and Roa leading here. Also, Royal now overtook Revolution for the 3rd place. So if it stays like this, we will go to another track, which is gonna be Manox wannabe map. And Revo is out of this one. Royal as well. He can't make it. Ay ay ay. A lot of no finishes on this track particularly.
Yeah.
And it is
Bergie going a bit wide there.
Let's see. Oh, he is struggling.
Roa at least got a comfortable lead here at the moment. Bergie's made a few little minor errors, so a bit of breathing space again for Roa. So there we go. Roa takes the 10 points, bringing himself up to 84 now, extending his lead over his fellow players. So closest to him is Bergie on 76. So that's 8 points ahead as Roa of 2nd place, but they're still needing to get a bit closer now, so they can actually get close to denying Revolution the 1st place at least. So
yeah, let's see if they can do it on this map made by Manox. It is called Wannabe.
I mean it, okay, I'm the meanest, yeah. A gift and a curse to feel everything oh so deep. It got me in my feelings, yeah. Said the same motherfucker hating on me last week. I've been running around and sitting, no patience. We are so close, like a motherfucking taste it. Came a long way from the motherfucking basement. Working overtime, so no wonder why I wonder where the day went. You will never make it, flow too angry. Caught up on complexion, said they won't play me. Okay, hate me. If you're gonna do it, I see through it. You're jealous, I'm doing love when I'm doing. You're booing because you're losing. It's funny to watch you fumble. Your word is empty as ever. Your girl, you met her on Bumble. Your team is lazy and jumble. My team is there if I stumble. They turn to rap and a mumble. I keep it real estate humble, I know. I love where I'm from, but I don't stay no more. Cause everyone back home knows.
But here we go then. For the potential last map actually, because we could have 2 winners on this. Let's see how it goes. Definitely noteworthy to say is that Royal Bergie could have been much closer in points. But they had a few no finishes. And, well, Bergie only finished 1 time on the previous map, so that just shows how far behind in points he is. And, yeah, Revolution with that finalist mode. Can he finish it in his second attempt, sorry. On this new track. Wannabe. Very tricky ending.
So you've seen some of the players attempting the risky ending in the warm-up, and I believe Bergie failed it, so that's not exactly what he wants. He wants to kind of carry a bit of confidence going into that final turn, but it looks to be the warm-up did not go his way at the very least, but not much you can tell from that.
Ooh.
Revolution crashing though, so it looks as if there will not be his round. But, I mean, you're never too far behind on this map. All we need to count on is a few players making some mistakes.
Ah, there's number 1.
And, yep, and there's Bergie falling down already. And Roa and Royal up here at the top, though, with Royal taking the lead here at the moment, but Roa with an inside line there, but Royal have the better exit at least at the moment. Going through a tight section here, they need to go through a grass CP as well, which can cause players some problems. Need to be pretty precise through the later sections of this track. No issues going through there. There's well a hole on the outside they need to avoid, but here we go.
It's all or nothing here. Royal will go for it. Same with Roa. Oh, wow. Royal just clipped his wheels at the landing and they couldn't make it.
And Bergie won't make it either.
Oh, and that's a 4th no finish for Bergie. That is hitting his points so much. However, Revolution gets denied. Roa now in a great position to reach finalist mode. Is on.
He's his top 2. He's in 94 points at the moment, but again, this is Revo's essentially one of his last spare rounds, so with this, he'll be wanting to close it off as early as possible. He doesn't want the kind of competition of another finalist. That was a really, really close.
Oh, Bergie
by
again.
Bergie. It was nearly the dream, but it didn't turn out. But
Yeah.
Revolution's dropping back here again. He had a bit of trouble here, but he cut his speed and then got the inside in the corner and did manage to recover fantastically. So now him and Roa are fighting
Oh,
for the lead.
no!
Just
Revel.
too close to the end there.
It seems like whenever you get one mistake, then the whole round is just mistakes only for that specific player. But yeah, this is Roa. If he can keep this place, he will get finalist mode. Maybe he is more lucky compared to Revolution. However, the ending can still be tricky. Let's see if Roa's going for it. Roa's going for the safe way. Is anyone denying it? Revel is going for the jump. No, what? Okay, never mind.
I have no idea what he done there.
No clue what he was thinking there, but that is good by Roa. He anticipated that Bergie wasn't gonna do it, so smart choice. But now we have two finalists. Let's see if it's gonna be Roa or Revo.
Roa certainly promising through this map. He has had a strong performance here in getting to finalists. So Revo, on the other hand, has been having quite a lot of errors. It kind of built up his finalist over the last map, and then as soon as it got to finals mode, he had trouble. But speaking of Roa, Roa is out of the round already, and a massive crash early on. So now it's down to his expert teammates Royal and Bergie to deny Revolution at the moment here. Bergie's right next to him with Royal slightly ahead of him at the moment. So
I feel like this is all gonna come down to this end. It is Royal keeping a solid pace here, and Revo makes a huge mistake, so he should notice this in the checkpoint here, that he is quite far behind now, and it might not be worth it to go for the jump.
CP, so Revolution actually retires. So now he's out of it.
Oh, let's see who is gonna go for it. Berg is going safe.
For it.
Royal makes it.
So I mean, getting closer. I mean, Royal one more win and he's in finalist.
And yeah, Royal needs to win here to get finalist as well. And then we have 3 finalists. We could see 4 finalists as well. That would be interesting.
Let's see, our 2 finalists are up in the lead here, only very slightly at the moment. Revolution in the lead. Oh, Roa actually gets more speed on the exit there though. A bit messy from Roa. And now Royal's actually taking the lead here.
And Bergie as well.
They've now exchanged positions. 2 finalists are at the back at the moment. Roa gets a better inside line here though. Royal and Bergie fighting for first position.
Oh!
Revolution crashes.
And retires.
Revolution's given up already.
Oh, it is all or nothing.
Royal, will he hold strong and keep it at least for the finalist? Roa, all or nothing for him now.
Royal has made the end jump pretty consistent, so
he's given himself a good entry here as well.
I wonder what was Bergie doing. Super tight, and here we go. Oh, Roa struggles with the end.
Royal gets it, I think.
Can he make it? No! And that is the end. Roa takes it. I was following Roa and I see him full hit the wall. And that's just tough. Roa wins it though.
For Revolution, because if he didn't retire, he might have still made that.
Royal, he tried so hard to deny. Yeah, to deny both of them. And we are back to the map we started on, Silencer. So they will have one warm-up, and I think Revolution had a really good pace on this one. He got that.
Yeah, he started off well. Yeah,
he got that good lead early on. So let's see if he can finish it off on this Silencer map.
He'll still have his 1 round as well due to Royal not finishing, and Bergie is, well, sorry, I believe Bergie did finish, but Royal didn't, so they're still on 92 points, so no more finalists for Revolution to worry about at the moment.
Yep.
So he can kind of use this kind of round to reset, refocus, and get himself back in the zone, so he can actually take the remaining position now as he wants to get himself progressing further in the tournament. Doesn't want to have to worry about another match, but here we go on round number one. Bergie already crashing in the first corner.
Wow. I'm flabbergasted. So it's all up to Royal now to deny Revel the win. I mean, the second place here. It is really close. And Revel clips the inside. So this is looking so promising now for Royal to reach finalist mode and potentially get second here after what seems an impossible task. I remember he was 48 points while the others were 70 plus. So great stuff by Royal, and Revolution hits the wall once again. Can Bergie catch up? No. So Revel will deny some points.
We'll see at least one of our projected players we predicted will not be going at least further, at least in this kind of round of knockouts, so to speak. Yep. So Royal or Revel is going to be going down. Roa has managed to surpass them, but Roa manages to secure it for decent time as well. 107.911.
Oh, Revel actually just retired, and he gives 6 points to Bergie, which could have been 4 points if he
that's true.
Got second. I think that is something that players don't really realize, that they can still deny points. But here we go then, 2 finalists now, Royal and Revolution. Is it going to be Bergie doing the unthinkable of denying both of them the win? It is Revolution crashing, and it is now 2 experts players, Royal and Bergie.
Bergie with the lead at the moment, but it's not secure. Bergie gets a slight bit of exit there, goes for a little bit less airtime there, but Royal is right beside him at the moment. They're pretty much inside each other. Royal going for more exit speed, doesn't really pay off as Bergie goes higher on the ramp.
Wow, he went so close to the wall. He got a lot of speed though.
There.
Yep.
Royal's going to need to risk it all or nothing now for Royal.
Oh, he is catching up before the loop entry.
More speed.
He will have more speed. Let's go to Bergie's point of view. Oh, he's still staying ahead.
Still right here.
Oh,
Royal.
And a huge crash.
Oh.
And a solid time by Berg. What a race.
Did show some good pace on this map, especially when he was getting denied. He did still run a 0.6, so he was keeping up with Revolution at least. But now we have 3 finalists, so
yeah, this is all
final round.
I will give you this round.
Okay, so let's see. So we've got everyone staying relatively close together for the start, so no Bergie mistakes in the first corner, thankfully. So hopefully we'll see a close round going through the full thing. Royal taking the early advantage though. Bergie dropping back though already, so he's got a kind of significant disadvantage to recoup here, because he needs to beat both players. Points don't matter now, only first position. 0.3 behind is Bergie, so let's move up and we see Revolution at the moment. We get a bit more speed there than Royal. He's only 0.1 behind, so he's getting closer here. Now it comes to who gains the most speed going through these sections. Revolution's reeling him in. And let's see, he manages to overtake him now, but he touches on the inside, so now it's all in Royal's hands. Will he finally manage to close it out?
No!
The Royal touches, and now Bergie's in first place. What is happening?
What a finale of a round here.
All Bergie needs to do is close out the final round. Will he get the jump? No problem.
And he does it. Wow. Clipping the white roof there. That is what... Ay.
And now Royal and Revolution go down.
Yeah. So...
Wow.
What seemed an impossible task for Roa and Bergie after match 1 is now looking much more positive. However, mistakes were still made, and they have to pack it up and drive much quicker and consistent in the next one.